Hello. I'm the guy you were hearing on the microphone earlier today. I'm the Swiss person that is supposed to keep the time today. So, we are about to start the conference. I'll be your host today. My name is... Oh, I have not to be too close to this. My name is Papadimitriou. As you can guess, I'm not Lebanese, but I'm going to tell you a story about who exactly am I. That will be my opening remarks, and then I'll explain you a little bit what the conference is about today. So let's see if technology will follow me or not with this. Apparently, it's not. Oh, well. Oh, yes, it is. So my father was born in the 30s in Greece, a country that is not very far from here. He moved to Switzerland in the 50s to become a doctor. My mother is from Finland. She came to Switzerland a bit later on. Normally this should appear when I speak, but it doesn't seem to be. She came to Switzerland a little bit later on because she was younger, obviously. So that's the first bit about me, it's identity. Identity is something that I really care about a lot. But hold on a minute, I want to make sure that this works. Yes, identity. This is very important to all of us. Who are we? The second bit that is very interesting in this background of mine is that I have parents that have moved around the world to have a better life. Discovery. That's how people... Sorry guys, I'm just going to... Is it working, or are you pressing for me? It's as you wish. So press, whenever I do this, you press, okay? Excuse me, see, technology is not following me today. So I was about to do this grand entrance, and of course nothing works to Blue 8 plans. You know, that's called controlled chaos. Although I'm Swiss, I love controlled chaos. You know, that's my Greek part. I love that everything is not exactly working the way it should be. That's exactly what I love. This is what I love about Lebanon. You know, it's never exactly the way it should be, but it still works. This is why I've left Switzerland, because I love countries that are always like on the verge of not working, but still work. So will you press when I tell you? Okay, so I'll just give you a sign, please. Press once more on the... You know what? I'll do it without slides. Never mind. So, yeah, let's forget about the slides. Identity, discovery, technology. These are the three pillars that are very important for us, for innovation, for companies, for startups, for countries. Identity, discovery, technology. Everything is based on the thinking. Who are we as people? Who are we as companies? Who are we as startups? First, as identity discovery, because we meet other people, we meet other companies, we partner with other people, we partner with other startups, and of course technology, because technology is the part that we are here to talk about today. Technology is what allows us to get somewhere. Who are we? Who are we? Where do we want to go? And how do we get there? Identity, discovery, technology. These are always the three pillars that matter. They matter for all these countries that I visit. I was in Kazakhstan this year. I'm here in Lebanon. I was all over Southeast Asia. I just actually came from Singapore. I was also in Latin America. For me, the emerging markets are, and this suddenly starts working without me. You see, there's magic in Lebanon because I don't even have to press and the slides are moving by themselves. So who are we, where do we want to go, and how we will get there? This is extremely important in understanding how we as human works, but how we as societies work. Our identities are being challenged. There's a lot of bad news that have happened in the past few months, of course. It seems that the world is becoming extremely complex. It seems that the world is becoming a bit unusual. Some people will say unsafe. But this is the same three pillars. Identity, we're not sure about who we are anymore. Discovery, we're not sure where we do want to go anymore. And of course, technology, we're trying to find a way to get there, but we're not sure where we're going. This is what we're doing here today. We are exchanging between various ecosystems. We've been inviting different ecosystems in this conference. You'll hear people coming from China. You'll hear people coming from South Korea. You'll hear people coming from Brazil, from Africa, from all the continents around the world. We want to create bridges. We want to allow you to understand how differences makes for a better world. Why? Because I said identity, discovery, technology. The second term, discovery, can be replaced by diversity, because when you discover, when you travel, when you go somewhere, you actually see a difference. And I believe that innovation and I believe that technology only do work when you actually have a difference. We have challenge. This is why we say entrepreneurs are free thinkers. They break the rules because you need difference. Innovation, disruption comes of difference. It doesn't come, I come from a country, Switzerland, where I was born, that is very, and I'm sorry for my fellow Swiss, sometimes middle of the road. As I said earlier, I like countries that always are on the verge. Countries that are very stable are not very prone to entrepreneurship, because you don't need to have entrepreneurship to have a better life. And the country, there's no clash within the country to create that spark of creativity that you need. Emerging countries, though, emerging nations, frontier countries where I travel to, they are the ones when I see the best type of entrepreneurs. Of course, everything is taxed against you. Of course, it seems that it doesn't work. And I know a lot of people in emerging countries complain, oh, but this doesn't work. The government is not working. The institutions are not working. The banking system is not working. And nothing, of course, works in emerging countries. But you know what? That's the reason the best entrepreneurs are to be found in such countries. Not in countries like, again, Switzerland. Though there are great entrepreneurs in Switzerland, do not misread me. But it's because there must be some type of fight. There must be some type of fight to create that spark of creativity. This is why, for instance, when you think about even cities like San Francisco, which now is a center of the world for technology, if you think about Berlin in Europe, Berlin has become a focal point for startups. Why? Because these cities were cities that had a lot of counterculture. They were fighting. They were artists. They were creators. They were then innovators, and now they are startups. They are the same type of spirit. You need that type of spirit to create an ecosystem. So we'll hear today, since my slides don't work, never mind, I'll send them to you. It's very, very sad because they were very fancy slides with a lot of movies, but I mean, I'll promise you I'll bring them next year. So what we have today, as you know, we have here a stage A, which is basically the main stage. There are the agenda, you have it with you, but there are also signs all around the venue with the different agendas, because there will be another stage which is right behind you. If you just cross, will be stage B, which will host a more startup-focused track by my friend Alex Barrera. Where is Alex Barrera? Is somewhere over there. Is the other host. He's a very good host. He'll be hosting that other track. It's not open yet. It will open in a few. There will be also 2 other workshop sessions. There will be on the other side, exactly in diagonal from here, which have one innovation workshops space. There will be a lot of various workshops, and the other workshop will be a lot. If you are a startup, it might be interesting because you learn how to make better sales. You learn stuff about legal, about marketing. You learn stuff about growth hacking. There'll be a lot of very focused workshops for people that want to be entrepreneurs or are already entrepreneurs. So it's a big, like of a big menu. This thing still seems running without me here. It is very strange. So basically, you can choose your menu today. I'm going to make sure that the first guest is actually ready, because I went faster since I didn't have any slides. He is. Yeah, come join me, actually, because since we can talk together. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
How are you? Good. I brought backup slides just in case. My name is Ahmed Ashkar. I'm having my own issues.
A microphone. As I told you, controlled chaos. It always sometimes works. So please bear with me today. I'll try to control that chaos until the end of the day. The one thing I will do is, although I have all these nationalities, I remain Swiss for one thing, the timekeeper. So I'll try to be on time, so I'll be very rude with people if they don't follow their timing. Ashkar, the stage is yours.